Hi there, my name's Steve. This is Steve's Fishing Channel. How's it going? It's Thursday morning, 12 in the morning, 14th November 2013. I'm just trying to bring a quick video to you on the boilies I've made in the last couple of weeks. Well, the last week. I've made quite a few boilies actually. What I normally use is soya flour, maize, semolina, soya milk, eggs, maize flour, sometimes a bit of salt. Sometimes I leave the shell in, sometimes I don't with the eggs. And I'm just going to show you exactly what I've made. This one, although it's a bit big, I used grain. It's like all the ingredients that I just said, like maize, soya, egg, semolina, soya flour, a little bit of salt, and soya milk. Then I added like particular grain powder, and this is one of the boilies I made. I made a couple of different chili ones. This one here is hot chili sauce. This one is hot chili powder. This one here is my peach and syrup boilie. This one is chili con carne, I believe it was. This one was tinned fish, which was sardines, I think it was. And after like adding it with the other ingredients, milk, soya, maize powder, semolina, etc., and egg, I mixed it all up, and then I added a black dye. And what I did do, I had a little bit left over, along with some of the chili boilie dough I had, and I made a combo one. So that's like tinned fish, which was, I think was sardines and chili. So that's those two. This one here is just a plain boilie with semolina, maize, soya, egg. I think I'll put a little bit of milk in here, soya milk, and a little bit of sugar, and that was it. Then I just added a coloured dye to it to make it look a bit more colourful. This one is a hot chili paste, well, hot chili powder actually, that one. And I did do another one similar. I think that one's in the freezer actually. Oops. The other one's in the freezer, but I've done another one similar to this, which was a mild curry powder one. Some of these actually took me, well, I did 3 lots actually, which was these 3 took me 5 hours to do, because I made quite a few of them actually. And there was probably about 150 of these ones, about 150 of these, and about 100 of these ones. Then I moved on to do the others. These ones took a bit less time, so I didn't make so many of them. I made about 100 of these. I had like some of the this one and this one dough left over, and I made a combo one. These 3, this is chili con carne, this one actually. I have got one similar to it, but you can see a difference to that one and that one. This is actually chili con carne, and this one is peach and syrup. This one is just like a normal standard boilie with all the ingredients, apart from I added a green dye to it. I added the black dye to that one with the pilchard or what tin fish I used with that, I can't remember now. This one was a hot chili one, which I made from the hot chili powder. I have just made 2 other ones actually, which is I'm just trying to find it. Okay, this one I just made. I broke it up just to show you inside of it. This one is a new one I've just made tonight, well last night actually, Wednesday. I've called this chocolate crunch because it's made from the drinking chocolate, Cadbury's drinking chocolate powder with the other ingredients, but this one I actually left the eggshell in. They say like if you leave the eggshell in, when the fish do like try to bite into it, it makes a crunch noise, and the crunch sound travels through the water and alerts other fish. If that's true or not I don't know. And then I made another one, what was it called? This is another crunch one. Just trying to think what the ingredients were on this one actually. Right, I can't remember what ingredients I used on this. Let me just go and get the paper one moment because I've got the ingredients down. Right, sorry about that. I just couldn't remember. I've even got a packet in bloody front of me. Okay, what I've done is I've got several of the biscuits, crunched them down, ginger nuts, and that is ginger nut crunch. The reason why I call it ginger nut crunch is again because it's got ginger nut and eggshell was left in it to make it crunch when if it crunches when the fish like bite into it. So they're the 2 latest ones I made: ginger nut crunch and chocolate crunch. I've not tried those at all. So I just made them last night, no more than a couple of hours ago. I am going fishing today and I would like to try them out, but the thing is they're not going to be dried off quick enough. So I've stuck them in the oven and I've just cooked them off for half an hour. I don't know if it's going to make any difference, you know, because like even if you leave them to dry off for 24 hours, you know, I suppose like the oven will like dry them off a bit quicker, and I can just like take them with me and try them out. And again, if they do anything, you know, great. If not, then they don't. All my boilies I've made, it's just more trial and error. Most of them I've rolled by hand, as you can see by the shapes. This one's got a little bit of a fungus on it actually, so I have to go through these because I did have one of these containers out in the kitchen and the lid was actually off, it wasn't shut properly, and the air's got into it and it started making them like grow fungus on them. Now yesterday a guy was actually using the boilie which had fungus on, and I said, "You're not going to use that, are you?" He said, "Yeah, like, you know, why not?" I said, "Well, it's got fungus on." He goes, "Steve, fish eat fungus." He goes, "What kind of crap do you think's in the water? They eat fungus, they eat leeches, they eat, you know, anything that's dropped in the water." So I thought, okay. well, my container did have probably about that many boilies with a bit of fungus on. Now I'm not going to say I'm going to feed the fish the boilie like that. I'll probably break them down into like a ground bait and just chuck them in as a ground bait like that, you know, or I might even put them crushed down as a ground bait into a PVA. I may even just crush them down and use them as ground bait while I'm floating, because I do floating and measuring. I don't have no particular rig, I just use a standard rig, 10-pound line, 2 1/4 ounce weights, because I ain't got no other ones at the present time, an size 8 hair hook, and I just put a boilie on and hope for the best. Now yesterday I did get 2 hits, but unfortunately I missed the fish. I had a hit on this one, it actually done a screamer, and as I ran to grab it, the rod, it stopped and I missed the damn fish. So maybe he didn't like it, he spun it out, or maybe, you know, it could have been a swan that went past a little while, or a little bit before, I don't know. But with this one, which was a hot chili crunch, and again I call it hot chili crunch because it's got the eggshell left in it, I did get like a little bleep on the old bite alarm, which went beep, and that was it. And I wait to see it go again, but it didn't go again. So maybe he didn't like it and it just spat it out, I don't know. You're not, you know, quite a few people said look, fish will eat anything, you know, if they're hungry enough they probably will, I don't know. Most of my boilies, as I say, is like more trial and error. If they like it and they're going to eat it, then fine. If not, then you know, it's just something that I've learned, and you know, probably a bit of waste of money, yeah, but at least I'm not wasting like £5 on a bag of boilies, you know, because you know the ingredients I've bought, you know, 5 different bags of different powder, especially the soy powder and the soya milk. It's only cost me about 16 quid in total. Then you've got the eggs, you can buy 10 eggs in the pound shop for £1, you know, so like say 17 quid. Now at 17 quid I've probably made about anything up to 800 to 1,000 boilies, you know, so like, I must admit I did go out and buy, you know, backup ingredients as well, because like, you know, the bags, like the maize, flour, semolina, and the other bag of flour I bought was way under halfway full, because you know, and they were 1.5 kilo bags as well, so it shows how much boilies I've been like making. Most of the boilies now are in my fridge freezer, so they won't get like so fungusy. But you know, maybe the fish will eat them with fungus on it, I don't know. You know, these are the actual boilies I've just broken open. This one was wheatmeal, I think it was, a boilie which I made. This one is a hot chili one, a hot chili crunch one. Then I just broken open, which did actually break quite easily, was the fish, which was a pilchard one, I think it was. And then I've got the peach and civet one. This one was I think chili con carne, which I made. this is the newer one I made. I don't know if I showed you this one. This is my chocolate crunch one, which I've made from Cadbury's drinking chocolate, and I left the eggshell in, so I've named it chocolate crunch. Because I say, like, you know, with the eggshell, they leave it in, the fish, when they eat it, if they eat it properly, I don't know, they crunch into the eggshell, and that little crunch sounds and sends an echo of that sound in the water, attracting other fish to your swim. That's true or not, I don't know. But yeah, and this is the other one I made, which was the peach and civet one. I made this up with PVA string, so I did use one simultaneously, like so, you know. I had like 4 of these ones on PVA, and I just like put one on the hair rig, and then I just like got the hook and hooked it onto this and cast it out. So, like, you know, they had 4 freebies and the one on the hair rig. I did get a couple of hits, but you know, I didn't actually catch the fish itself, which was a bit of a shame, but there we go. But yeah, you know, I'm still thinking of other kind of like different boilies I'm going to make. I've got this particular soft hook bait, not got much left, so what I was thinking of doing is using that, because it does smell, you know, there is a real big stink to it. I don't like the smell, but you know, I suppose the fish will like the smell. And I was thinking of like crushing them up and making a boilie, you know, a couple of boilies out of that actually. Other boilies I'm thinking of doing is like honey and treacle probably. I've made a ginger nut one. I'm thinking of doing like the toffee crisp one actually, from the actual toffee crisp bar. But the thing is, I don't have a proper blender with the actual chopping tools. I've only got the blender which has got the mixing tool, so like that's going to be a bit difficult unless I buy like a chopping, you know, one of those chopping blenders. I was thinking of doing like a dark treacle boilie, but I don't have any dark treacle at the present time. And there's so many things you can actually make boilies, you know. I know there's like strawberry ice cream ones out there, you know, and I don't want to be doing like things, you know, boilies which are already out there. I want to be creative and make my own particular boilies. If it's like strawberry ice cream and plum, then maybe so, you know. If there isn't one out there, then I can like do my own version and see what it goes at like. Thinking of doing like a peanut butter one, you know, see what that happens like, you know. I think there's tiger nut boilies. I'm pretty sure they're tiger nut boilies, but I could use a part of that tiger nut and peanut and mix them as like, you know, together and make a boilie out of that, you know. All you got to really do is sit there and really think on what kind of boilies might be good to make, you know, what might attract the fish. I don't know, as I say, I'm just learning, you know. I'm just doing these boilies on trial and error. If they eat them, you know, if it attracts the fish, then fair enough. If it don't, then I'll just like, you know, grind them down and make it into like a ground bait and chuck it out as ground bait. You know, so many different types of flavours out there you could make boilies out from. You know, it'd be, you know, you could even make a boilie out there where it's going to attract every single fish, and that particular flavour hasn't even been created as a proper boilie, you know, from the proper like boilie manufacturers. And that way, you know, you could say, well, I've been catching fish like this, and then you could sell your idea to one of the big manufacturers and make money out of it, you know. I don't know. You know, there's different size boilies as well I've made. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. Oh, I know they ain't perfect shape because I didn't have the table, but now I've got the table, I can actually roll them out a lot better. I'm now just waiting for the actual sausage gun to come through the post. Oh, there's even smaller ones, you know. I even tried to make them the same size as that one. This is actually a blackberry boilie, which is a manufactured one. This one is hot curry. I know it looks similar, but it's not. No, the size is around about the same size, but that is like a black currant one, and this is like a hot curry one, you know. So like, you know, I did even try fishing yesterday and putting like 2 different boilies together, such as like so, like the snowman effect thing, but I didn't succeed, I'm afraid. But it's probably because, like, you know, the weather's getting cold and the fish ain't, you know, feeding as much, and they ain't probably as hungry as much. They've probably like fed themselves enough, you know, to keep themselves until like the next season. I don't know how the fish work. As I say, I'm new to the fishing game again. I used to do it when I was like in my early teens. Then after about a year I stopped, and I've only just started fishing again, and I've only been fishing for a couple of months. So, you know, you can't really say, like, you know, the ideas I've got for making my own boilies is a bad idea. You know, I could make probably about 100 different types of boilies, and only one might, you know, be a success. I don't know. But if I can make a boilie which is going to attract all different type of fish to it, and I'm going to catch different type of fish, then I'm going to be happy, because then I can go to one of the manufacturers and say, well, this is the one I've made, you know, are you interested in it? And if they say yeah, then great. If they say no, then fair enough, you know. I can just continue using it myself, and hopefully like catch some real big fish, and you know, see how it goes. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to shut up and go and watch a bit of YouTube channel, and then off to bed. So I'm going to go fishing tomorrow to check out my ginger nut boilie, my ginger nut crunch boilie, I'd say, and my chocolate chocolate crunch boilie. So thanks for watching Steve's video, and I'll catch you later. This is Steve on Steve's fishing channel, saying bye for now. Bye.